you know, that there's just so many unknowns with this marathon. Like, this field is so stacked. You know, we have Bekele, we have El Kipchoge, we have guys that I can't pronounce their names, but I just, like, let's be honest, I'm ranked 60th, 60 plus. And that can be really daunting. It's like, can I really contend against guys that are 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes faster than me? Like, I might not be the fittest guy out there, but I feel like I'm one of the toughest when it comes to the heat and the hills and the humidity. And I truly hope that it's just brutal. Church.
Mm-hmm. Did you see it from far away?
And we're just going to go out for a little morning run, probably about 10 miles. I think all 4 of the guys will run together today, so that'll be nice, big group. I think Grant Fisher's joining us as well. So. Oh, there they are. They have arrived.
It was funny when I wore it for the Olympic trials build. I'd go on the runs with these guys and it just like get to the point where I just give up on listening all the time.
I feel like if I was on the same cross or track team, I would definitely be like, I'm doing awesome.
Opening ceremonies definitely wasn't conducive to training. I'll tell you that much.
Well, at least we had for quite a while.
That's true.
I thought about that a lot. I was like,
It's all about being conservative, being patient, and there's a really fine line. Like, once you hit the wall in a marathon, there's like no coming back. And so you have to, you know, flirt with that line but not cross it. At the end of the day, you kind of just have to race. Like, you kind of have to feel it out, check with the body, and don't discount, like, you know, your ability to, you know, follow promptings, to be honest. Like, follow your gut. Sometimes it is just an instinct more than it is a calculated choice.
I was trying to figure out how, like, to get in time but not, like, float away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just really big here. So I was like, might as well give myself 2 opportunities. Like something wrong.
I don't know, like, I feel like I've just prepared so much. I know it's gonna be grindy and it's gonna be tough, and I know some guys they're not gonna have that motivation to finish once they're out of the top 3. And so that plays to my strength. Like, I imagine, and I've been visualizing that I'm just gonna be flying by guys at the end. Let's go left first. What mileage have you gotten up to?
80's been my peak. But in all honesty, like, my average for the season has probably been closer to 75.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of athletes are different, so if people have different methods towards getting fit, that's okay.
Right, and
But
it obviously works for some
I think you're right.
I think people are looking for a silver bullet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I think there's more flexibility in the plan than people think, but there's also some key principles between mileage and intensity that are important. Yeah,
Pretty nice setting for a 2x4 mile.
gorgeous.
So, oh, I think that horse was telling us we need to get on our way. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. Ready, go.
Ah, Todd!
Downhill, or are you just so fit it feels like you're downhill? I think you both are. I think you both are that fit. Be comfortable with the pack. My experience in the Olympics is that lead pack can be as chaotic as anything you've seen in World Marathon Majors, probably more so. Good, wherever it beeps. Nice job. You were still under 450, weren't
What?
you? Said you were still under 450, weren't you?
Yeah, 449,
Okay.
448. Faster than told. It felt a little difficult. See if I can maintain.
Okay, tally ho, here we go. Ready, go. Okay, good work. Very good work, gentlemen. Very nice, very nice. I think we had a little bit more hill on the second one, didn't we?
Oh,
Does it feel like a little more hill on the second one?
a little bit. Yeah,
Hurts so good.
hurts so good.
You gotta make it hurt so good every now and then. There's not a more beautiful setting to hurt in.
Thanks, Mantz. Yeah, it was subtle, but it was there.
Yeah. I know it's probably an extra 800 meters of
Not bad,
slide
though.
uphill.
I woke up in the middle of the night, checked my phone to see what the altitude was at. Oh no. This is probably at like 11,500.
Oh, wow.
So I cranked it back down and went back to bed and decided not to admit that till after this workout, just from a mental standpoint. Oh.
Well, that's the problem with those.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're sleeping at
the top of
a base camp of Mount Everest. But great workout.
Yeah. It's good.
We'll do some 8s on Thursday, but that was kind of our last grinder.
I probably averaged 4:53 on the second one, and 4:48 on the 4:49 on the first one. So
Good.
That's how I impress Kylie. Whoa. I didn't know there's a whole sticky thing you can take off. You put it off and then you can... Jealous much? My clothes are so sweaty right now. I wish I knew what that sign said. I think a line through it means you can't go. Silver Planet Explorer, 2 kilometers. Oh, Waterfall. I wonder if that means Waterfall. Waterfall. Silva Plana. Should we go up and around again? Yeah, I say we head down to the lake and do something else. I'm just talking about this way. Oh, sure. Stopped working and then just running. Yeah. This is really good. You know, you somehow miss it. Take the lead and snag a medal. Definitely something to waiting. Nice. And something learning how to use on Lakeview Parkway. Oh. Yeah, we just did our easy 10-mile run, but we're obviously dressed up in our sweats and our sauna suits. It's a little cooler up here in St. Moritz than it is in Paris, and so we just got to try to get it used to the conditions as much as possible. So I'm honestly pretty drained. You know, the first part of the run was great. We did some vert. We happened to find a waterfall, and that was epic. The last 2 or 3 miles, it all hit me. I'm super dehydrated and tired. So yeah, it's a good run. It's beautiful, good company.
Easy miles.
Yeah, 10 easy miles. So now it's all about recovery. We're going down to Chiavenna, Italy tomorrow to do some fast work on the track. So hopefully we can recover and be ready to roll by then and
hydrate up. We're within 10 days, so we can kind of see what the weather's like now, and it's supposed to be like mid to high 60s, but you know, pretty humid on race day. So not like crazy hot, but definitely humid. And in those later stages of the marathon, like no matter how hot it is, like these benefits will pay off. You're gonna get hot, especially because we're gonna be running east back to Paris, and the sun's gonna be right in your face. So like you're just gonna be exposed.
Sings in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen. Welcome back.
I don't know. Took like a 3-hour nap today and finally woke up feeling good. This morning I woke up and I was like, man, I'm still just like in a hole.
The closer that we get to a race, the quieter Clayton gets. Like he kind of goes internal. And the more stressed, or like the more I'm anticipating something, the louder I get. So it's a very interesting combination because he gets more internal and I try and fill the space, and so he gets more internal. So, but I also feel like this race, like with the trials, I was really anxious, and so it was really tricky, but I don't feel as anxious about this race. So hopefully I don't get as loud as I did back in February.
This morning.
Headed to the train station. Gonna get on a bus, go to Chiavenna for our workout, which is in Italy. Everything's so close here. Actually, it's like an hour bus ride, maybe more.
There's a trail, like, there's like an 11.
7. Until we get to 7, then it's
If you're fit though, it's not painful, it's just fun.
What is?
Running a workout.
True, it depends on the workout though. Yesterday, or last workout, that was the hardest workout I've done ever.
Okay.
All the way in Italy.
I know. You had to come out to Connecticut. And,
Nice to see you, man.
It was good as well.
I can see the last one going like that, but I don't want to start out with that. If I need to, I'll separate you two if you're feeling a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't.
But I will.
I don't want us to strain anything here. It's,
Yep.
We can only. Okay, I like that last one. Good boys. Looks good. Nice. Real quick. 62 point.
What are they running right now, Coach?
Did some 800s, probably 7 or 8 of them. Right around 208 pace. Turn the legs over a little bit. Make that marathon pace feel nice and easy. 263. Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that was a good finish, guys.
Yeah, it was solid. It was in control. Felt strong today.
Well, let's just finish this one up. Nice, solid
Mantz,
work.
you can go grab me anytime.
If you're running through
But
06, I'll be
yeah,
there.
I mean, I think if we run a 206 on this, we'll feel like we're crawling, and that's probably not a bad thing.
Probably go between 206 and 202. Is that okay?
Yep. Here we go. Ready? Go. No strain. Okay, don't go crazy on this last lap. That's 62.
There we go. Looking great.
Pretty good. guy puking his guts out an hour ago. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. Great session.
As long as we don't have an hour-and-a-half bus ride before Paris, I think we're going to be okay.
It was good. It's nice to be at sea level. Like, you hit the next one and you're like, oh, I don't feel tired anymore. Like, this much rest at sea level, you feel good on every one.
The drive down?
Well, my confidence is pretty high.
Yeah. That's the whole point.
I feel like I can jog at 157. I feel like I could have done that for the last few of them, but didn't need to. That wasn't the goal of today.
And it was interesting, on Saturday, we ran the middle section of the marathon course, the hilly section, for the first time since being back here. And it was like, all right, like we can do this. Like it didn't seem as daunting as I expected it to be. And that was like really, that brought a lot of confidence, to be honest. They were short and aggressive, but they were something that I felt like I could mentally wrap my head around for once. And I just know I've put in like the physical preparation to be ready for that the best that I can.
Once we take this right up here at the light, we'll have a kind of a lane, a sidewalk to run on. Yeah. Heads up, heads up, heads up.
One of the things in a marathon is it's not about only conserving energy because of your cardiovascular system, but it's also like your musculatory as well as like how fast are you literally burning calories. And if you're burning too hot, if you're running too fast, you're going to burn through calories faster.
I've only ran this way like once or twice.
Oh, I plan on leaving it all out there. Plan on walking away like a dead man.
That was fun. It's cool to know that like I remembered it as well as I did. It's a short hill. Like Hobble Creek is so gradual and undulating, and this is like sucker punch. Yeah. And the downhill is also another sucker punch, though.
Yeah.